Well, we are watching Tyler once again, and of course, I'm not surprised. 20 games later, Tyler still doesn't know how to build his base. Placement of that barrel makes me insane. Let me catch a breath because it's insane. Like everyone is telling Tyler that Tyler, you need to be careful. That placement of that barrel is kinda scary for you, to be honest. Because if you would get pushed in early game, there is no way you can save that barrel. So guys, I will repeat myself the same way as I did in the past 5 games when I watched Tyler. If you want to build your first barrel, you never want to build it in front of your great hall. It makes your barrel very easy to destroy, vulnerable to any damage that there is in the game. For few reasons. First reason is that, look, for example, imagine guys, please imagine that thing right now. Level 2 Archmage comes with 4 footies. Tyler is creeping somewhere on the map, right? He wants to save that barrel. Before he sees that barrel is getting attacked, he's getting an alert from the game. He, for example, pressed the space, and game is showing him that barrel is attacked, right? So he wants to react quickly, so he takes this peon from goldmine to repair that barrel as fast as he can. But because that barrel is built far away from peon on the gold mine and peons that are harvesting wood, there is almost no way to save that barrel. So if you want to get a useful barrel, always try to build it behind your great hall or next to your great hall, but never in front of. Okay, so as I said, new games, new day, but the same Tyler. I'm sorry, I don't want to mock Tyler too much, of course, but it's very important. It's very, very important. And I watched Hera like a few hours ago, and he's playing a very good Warcraft. Of course, Tyler is like 500 MMR higher than Hera, but for now. And Hera is improving very quickly. So, Tyler is playing Farsi with Headhunters, the style he likes to play, so we are not surprised at all, right? So I'm not sure if Tyler wanted to follow his opponent, but he lost track on his Archmage. It feels like, yeah, he wants to creepjack him, I guess, but he can't find him. And that human player is a smart guy. He knows that you don't want to fight with Orc when he's playing Headhunters in the early game. I mean, you can try to. On the top Warcraft 3 level, some human players are trying to challenge Orc that is playing Headhunters with Farseer in the beginning of the game, but these humans players that are trying to challenge Orcs, they have great micro. So it's not easy thing to do. So I would say that the way that guy Kali Yuga is playing for now is a good choice. Just try to creep as much as you can, try to avoid your opponent. Tyler is creeping. Creeping with Headhunters is always a good thing. Ring of Protection, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, not the best items for Tyler, but it is what it is. You get what you get. Okay, so he's going for Rifleman. Hera wants to get 1 or 2 peasants. He can try to dive, I like it. Okay, that's a good reaction. And he will get 2 peasants, looks 1. And second one. No, he won't get the second one. So as we see, now Tyler, okay, be careful, Tyler's Headhunters got blocked, right? To avoid things like that, what you want to do is just select your Headhunters, move with them by clicking inside the base of human and then attack the tower. That way, that headhunters that are in front won't block headhunters that are trying to get to the tower, right? Ogre Magi. Tyler is getting some damage. Potion of Greater Mana, that's a perfect item. That human player is trying to get level 3, he's trying to micro his footy, and that was a good micro. Level 3 of Farseer. Oh, Spirit Lodge and Towering Totem against human? No. No, 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 no. The higher MMR of Tyler, the worse his strategy will be. And consequently, he will drop more MMR than gain with that strategy against human. Like, you can go for Towering Totem and Spirit Lodge against human. You know, it's 1200 MMR game, so these players are not playing as the top players, of course, but if that human guy knows what meta is, he will try to push Tyler with level 3 MK Mountain King. And I doubt that that Tyler will be able to defend that push with Spirit Walkers, Shamans and Grunts only. Well, I mean, he has only one Grunt for now. Headhunters, mostly. So, one day, I would say in 2-3 days, Tyler will understand that he will understand, he will be forced to change his playstyle. Strategy mostly. You can't go for both Spirit Lodge and Towering Totem. It will work against, let's say, 1100 MMR players, 1000, right? But the higher you get, the better players you meet. You meet players who are not that active in Warcraft 3, but they watch streams. They know how to play. They know what goals you need to have in some certain matchups. I like the composition of that human player. He's playing the meta composition right now, which is Riflemen and Priests. He got Scroll of Healing. That's good. Tyler gets one Rifleman for free. He used his Purge. Very good. Very good. Okay, now. Nice dispel, but that Priest. Okay. And now, let's see if Tyler knows what to do in that matchup. It seems like he kinda know what to do. So, the big advantage, let's focus on the fight right now. I will explain you that technique things in a moment in that matchup. I don't like how Tyler is fighting in that fight right now, because he's trying to focus the Mountain King. I mean, it can work, but not if you don't have like 2-3 shamans or 1 or 2 riders with Ensener. But can he kill that guy? Yeah. Okay, actually he killed that Mountain King, but at what cost? At what cost? He lost almost every single unit that he had. Look, there is only what leftovers. Like, we have one headhunter, one grunt. It's almost nothing. His Mountain King will respawn in 50 seconds. Towering Chieftain is far away from level 3, but maybe he can get it. I mean, he has to heal himself. Headhunter dead. 30 supply against 27. It's similar. It's close, right? It's a close supply. Tyler is trying to get another Rifleman. Good summon of wolves. A priest. He needs to heal. Just chill. That human player needs to chill for a moment. Okay, so that's awful. That's awful idea. Going for Fortress after a fight like this one is one of the worst ideas you can make. So the way how you want to fight as an orc against human is that the biggest priority is to kill priests, because the power of human player is in his sustain, Priest's Heal, and Archmage and his Brilliance Aura, which lets you regenerate your mana faster than all the other races, right? So if you can, you always want to have one speed scroll, and Tyler has it in his inventory. So you want to use speed scroll, select your headhunters, and shift click on shamans, and then control the rest of your army. It's very important. You can't win a fight when priests can do what they do best: healing and dispelling your wolves. It's very important. It's very important. It's not easy to snipe priests if human player knows that he has to move them on the back. But it is what it is. You just have to... Oh, free Archmage, you can force the TP. Now you have to use the perch on that Water Elemental. One Shaman is dead. Good stun. But look, okay, as I said, and consequently, he's going for Fortress. He has like one Tauren. That Tauren isn't on the fight right now. Good stomps. But Tyler doesn't have units to fight. I mean, it's at 38 against 37 right now. But look, Tyler has... Okay, he has 2 Taurens. Actually, 2 Taurens isn't bad. It isn't bad, 2 Taurens. But can he... I mean, you need Taurens Pulverize upgrade for bigger damage for your units. Without that, Taurens aren't that good. They're still very tanky. 1300 HP. Oh, my favorite barrow. That's Tyler's barrow, let's call it that way. You need to kill that priest. Always try to kill priest first if you can. Tauren Chief now, stun and kill priest. Kill priest. All in priest. All in priest. Archmage, Farseer dead. You always have to kill priest first if you can. Can Tyler defend, or he will die? I think he's about to die. Tauren Chieftain needs to heal up. 2 Taurens left. I mean, it's still a lot, 2 Taurens. Mountain King doesn't have mana. Archmage summons another Water Elemental. Yeah. Yeah. Headhunters, they're kinda useless for now. 28 supply against 48, no, it's over. But as I told you guys, before the mid game, that human player will try to push his opponent with level 3 Mountain King. And it happened. So Tyler is starting to meet people that know the meta. Maybe they're not playing it perfectly, but they know what are the goals in the matchup. So Kelly Yuga wins. So I would say that Tyler needs to improve his base layout. Like, let's be honest, he didn't lose because of his base layout, right? He didn't lose because of that. But soon or later, you will lose that barrow in the 6th minute of the game, and it will basically kill your game. I think that Tyler, if he wants to go for strategy as he's playing now, so Taurens, Spirit Lodge, Tauren Totem, you need to focus on creeping from the beginning of the game. Why? Because when you are creeping, you are getting items. When you are getting items, you are also getting gold for killing creeps. When you have an item that you don't like, you can sell it and you get more gold. So when you are playing economic heavy strategies, and let me tell you, this is a very economic heavy strategy, you need to do something that will improve your economy. And in Warcraft 3, you can improve it by creeping. Like, he can't go for second base. Like, there is no way. If you want to go Taurens with Shaman and Bloodlust, you can't go for second base. So if somebody is thinking like, just go for second base, this is not an option. It won't work. So the way you can do it is creeping, selling your items. and trying to get level 3 TC before you're getting hit by this timing. Another thing that is also important when you want to defend against this timing that human player showed us in this game, you need to fight for Scroll of Healing and Goblin Merchant, and for Potion invulnerability. Sorry, it's difficult to pronounce for now, but I will work on it, so it will be smoother next time. So yeah, that are my tips for Tyler. I would say it's very important to fight for one of the scrolls or for the potion, because for example, if your TC has a potion, you can very dive in the army of your opponent and use your stomp however you want to, in any position. Also, another thing, there is a little trick you can do. So when Mountain King is using his Stormbolt to stun your TC, you can try to trick Mountain King and use your potion when the bolt is flying to you. As a result, you are blocking damage from that bolt and the stun, which means Mountain King lost one of his most important cooldowns in the game. So you are blocking his stun and you are stunning units with your TC and blocking that stun, which means your hero has way bigger impact in that fight than Mountain King. So there are few things to remember. Let's keep in mind that Tyler is a MOBA player. Yeah. So it's an RTS game that he's playing right now. It's very difficult to learn some things in Warcraft 3, but if he wants to win Grabby's tournament, he has to change some things in his gameplay, because, for example, Hera is doing his best and he's committing himself to improve as much as he can before the main event. See you, bye.